What's good, everybody? Chris here again. Chris Goes Outdoors, coming at you in a new location. Finally found a new apartment after the February fire fiasco. And here today we're going to talk about this pack right here. As many of you know, I have been using the Zpacks Nero as my kind of day pack slash overnight pack for a while now, probably 2 or 3 years. As many of you also might know, I use the Hyperlite Mountain Gear 3400 Southwest on my Colorado Trail through hike, and I thought that pack was phenomenal. Close to a perfect backpack for me for through hiking. My thought was, why not pick up a Hyperlite Mountain Gear Southwest 2400 in the white, slightly lighter DCF fabric, and try to use this as my overnighter slash day pack. The whole point of me getting another one instead of just using the 3400 Southwest for my day pack slash overnighter is because this one I'm planning to cut down anything that I don't need on the pack, and I just didn't feel comfortable doing that with the 3400, as I use that for winter trips as well, and I feel like having the extra straps on there are useful in the winter. And I also feel like just keeping the aluminum stays in on that one, like that pack's been good, I just don't want to mess with it. And this one I figured I'd pick up and I'd just go to town on it and see what happens. So without further ado, we're gonna remove the aluminum stays. Very, very easy to do. It's literally just unvelcroing and pulling them out. Then we're gonna cut off some straps, cut off some buckles and stuff, see how much weight we save overall. So with that said, we'll weigh it now and we'll see how much we can save altogether. This is the 2400 Southwest Hyperlite Mountain Gear in tall, and it is with the white DCF, fully stocked as it comes. All right, so we got 1 pound, 15.7 ounces. So 31.7 ounces total, if you can see that there. Roughly 898 grams. So we'll see how much weight we can remove from this pack. All right, so the first and probably easiest thing that we are going to remove are the aluminum frame stays. I do not foresee myself needing these at all for the weights that I carry on overnights, and quite frankly, they're very easy to remove. So you just roll the pack down so you can see the inside, and you got the 2 aluminum stays right here. And then it's just Velcro to pop them out. And then you can push down on the bottom to get them out. And then pull. And then the second one, but this right here is what the aluminum stays look like, in case you were ever wondering. So I will probably also cut off maybe a couple inches of this, just to save a little weight. Why not, right? It's not rocket science per se, just going with it. And then also the packs come with a water bladder holder, which I would never use on probably any pack. So I'm going to try to flip the pack inside out so I can cut that out better. We'll get the scissors again, and we'll try to do this as neatly as possible. No promises. I'm going relatively slow, just trying to make sure that I do not slide the scissors into the actual DCF and accidentally cut that. It's not what I am looking to do. And there we go. So the aluminum stays are out. The actual water bladder pocket is out as well. I also have this loop at the top here that is for the water bladder. I might keep that for now, just because that might be where I end up just putting my keys while I hike. We got the tags on here as well, and we probably don't need them either. True ultralight. I can sense the hatred in the comments already. Alright, for the inside, I think that looks good. We'll flip it back around. We're on the side of the backpack down the bottom. This is where the water bottle pocket is, as I would refer to it. And there is a strap along the side here to tighten in that. And I know for sure I do not need this. I never used it once on my 3400, so we are going to remove it. So we'll cut that strap off. But right here, where this little loop is that it was connected to, I want to keep the actual fabric loop. So I brought a pair of little snips here. So we'll just try to snip off the little plastic piece here so that we can keep the actual loop itself. So we'll slide back the fabric there. So we have the loop intact, which is what I want, because I'm thinking maybe do a shock cord thing on the back of the backpack so I can put in like a closed cell phone pad, but that's yet to be determined. So we got that. And then we have the strap here, so I'll take the scissors again and just try to cut that as neatly as possible. Cool. You can see here this little strap. So the idea was to roll up the backpack as small as you want. You can clip that in and then tension it down. I did not use that, I think, at all on my through height, so I do not want this strap on here. It just kind of gets in the way. I just prefer to roll the roll top and then use the Y strap over the top. On my 3400, I don't want to remove that because when the pack's at like really max capacity, this helps a lot as far as closing it and keeping it closed. But I should never really reach max capacity on this backpack. So you can see that goes down pretty far, but obviously I'm just going to cut where it's like tacked on there. So just looking under to make sure that I'm not cutting any of the DCF. So this loop right here is for the water port that I also will never use because I don't use a water bladder, so goodbye. So we'll turn it on the front side here. The pack has essentially 4 loops with little plastic pieces on there. That is to run other straps through and kind of over the back if you want to attach on more gear. We are going to cut them right off as well using our little snippers here. And I am maintaining the loops just because I have found that I like to put shock cord and then like a little toggle on there so I can like hang stuff off the side of the pack to like let it dry and stuff. So keeping the loops for now with an option to possibly remove them later on. There we go. That should take care of the front of the pack. For the time being, I'm going to leave this strap on both sides. And then back to this side over here, you can see the little water bottle strap, hopefully. So we will remove that. And then we have this strap again over on this side. This is the one that goes up to the top of the strap as another way to close the backpack. Probably remove this logo here. I usually cover this up with my capture clip anyway. Chest strap and all that I'm going to keep on there. The Y strap over the top I will keep on there. All of the length for the straps too I'm going to leave as is for now, just to make sure that everything is good and how I want it. So that should do it for the time being. All right, so there is all the stuff that we cut off the pack right there, and the aluminum stays right here that are replaceable. So let's weigh the backpack again, see how much weight all that saved us. We were at 1 pound 9.2 ounces, 9.15, jumping back and forth. So 25 ounces, and that was down from, what was it, 31.75. So saved about 6.5 ounces total. I believe most of that came from the aluminum stays, it had to. But not too bad actually. In fact, better than I expected. 25.2 ounces, and there is still other stuff that I could chop off here and that I might. So we're gonna see how this plays out for me, how the pack does. We can show you exactly how much some of this stuff weighs, just in case you are trying to do this as well to your backpack. So first we will weigh the water bladder holder. So that comes in right around 1/2 ounce or 13 grams. These are the longer straps that went up the side to connect to the top of the pack. They weigh in at 0.35 ounces, 0.4 ounces roughly, or 11 grams. The Hyperlite Mountain Gear logo that was on the strap of the pack does not even register a gram. The side compression strap to the side of the pack. Just the strap itself weighs in at 1 gram, so you're looking at 0.05 ounces, even smaller than that. With the little clip that was attaching it, you were looking at 4 grams total, or 0.15 ounces. For the other strap that went up the side and connected to the top, you're looking again at 0.35 ounces, or 10 grams roughly. For the little Velcro extensions, I cut off the frame stay portion, so 1 gram for both of them. And then for the miscellaneous little straps that were on the back there, about 1 gram a piece. And then I can't imagine the tags weigh anything. Oh, got 1 gram, but that could just be the scale being kind of wonky and whatever. So 2 ounces total for all the straps and all that stuff and whatnot. 56 grams, which means the stays should weigh right around 2.25 ounces together. Excuse me, each. Yeah, 2.3 ounces or 65 grams for that aluminum stay. 65 grams as well, so should be 2.3. Yep, 2.3 ounces. So 4.6 ounces on the aluminum stays and about 2.2 ounces, I believe, or 2 ounces right on with all the straps and stuff. We saved 6 ounces total. I forget even now what the total was. There is still stuff that I could cut off this for sure, but I'm going to give it some use as it sits now, and then we'll determine what I remove, what I don't remove from here on out. With that said, I have my backpacking setup and what I like in a backpack down pretty specifically. I know exactly what I'm looking for and what I'm not looking for, so I know from my own research and history with my Hyperlite 3400 Southwest that I doubtfully will regret removing anything that I just removed from this pack. Some of you will laugh at the fact that we just cut off 6 ounces of weight, but it did streamline the pack for me. Some of those straps, especially the straps on the side, just completely got in the way while I was hiking, so it's nice to have them gone. The aluminum stays can always pop back in if I find that I need to, but I'm hoping that this will do well for me. Hopefully we'll have it out this weekend. We'll give it a test run, see how it goes. Again, I'm not recommending that you do this whatsoever. This is just something I wanted to do, see how it worked out for me. I'm also not recommending the backpack, not recommending the backpack. Do the research, find out what works for you, use that backpack, find the best deal that you can for you. So with that said, it's been real, it's been fun. Take care everyone, thanks for watching.